Hello friends, today we discuss about how we can use for loop as a while loop and while loop as a for loop. So first we have to just drag and drop for loop from program flow. This is my LabVIEW NXG. So here is my for loop and this structure is my for while loop. This is the iteration. It starts from 0 and goes up to this count value up to n minus 1 in case of for loop. In while loop, here is my iteration. It starts from 0 and it will goes up to infinite until I stop it using this condition. So this is the basic structure of for loop and this is the basic structure of while loop. There is little difference between for loop and while loop. This is while loop is also called an infinite loop because we have to manually close this. So our first case is how we can use while loop as a for loop. So to use while loop as a for loop, I require a comparator. I directly go to my comparison and over here I just put equal to and this is directly connected to this condition and condition right now it is stop if true, and this iteration is directly connected to this one, and over here I create a control, right click, create a control, and this control is n, it is n which is count in for loop. So this loop works as a for loop. This loop works as a for loop. When I put a value something x or 10 in this n, it gives me, it automatically stop when n is equal to 10. So this is the case when we use while loop as a for loop. So there is the second case, how we can use for loop as a while loop. So to use for loop as a while loop, you have to just create a control or a constant like this, and you have to put an infinite value in this. Infinite value maybe you directly go to your math function in numeric, and over here you have numeric constants, this one, and over here I have infinite value. This is my positive infinity. So I directly close this and connect to this. So this becomes my while loop. So it directly works for an infinite value, but in this case there is no stop loop. To create a stop loop, you have to directly right click on the edge, and over here you have to add some conditional terminal. Over here, this is the conditional terminal. So using this, it works as a while loop. So this is your while loop. This is your while loop. So this is the case how you can use for loop as a while loop and while loop as a for loop. There is some basic difference between for loop and while loop. When you connect your iteration directly to the edge of a for loop and when you connect your edge of a while loop, In this case, I have to first delete this, and when you connect this, Control B to remove broken wires. So when you connect this, in this case, the tunnel mode is keep last value at a last value, but in for loop it is default at auto indexing. You have to change this according to your application. So this is all about for loop and while loop. Thank you.